One moment, you were everywhere, lighting up my days with your laughter, filling my nights with conversations that I never wanted to end. Then suddenly, nothing. Your WhatsApp, gone. Instagram, inactive. iMessages, green. You had disappeared without a trace. And I was left staring at my phone, wondering where you were, if you were okay, if I'd ever hear from you again. The first few days were brutal. I replayed our last messages, searching for signs I might have missed. Then he cannot could tell me why. But there was only silence. I forced myself to move. I ran, I worked out. I tried to sweat out the weight of missing you. My abs were starting to disappear anyway, so it was a win-win. I even met someone new. Tried to convince myself that maybe I could find something real there. But she was young now, still caught up in nights that stretched too long, while I had already become useless past 10 p.m. Yeah, that pretty much ended before it really began. Then I met a friend, my neighbor. We worked out together, bonded over our love for basketball, and spent weekend session for the perfect court. We finally found an indoor center, a place that felt like ours. One day, mid-game, he lost his step, stumbled into me, and before I could react, I slammed him to the wall, right shoulder first. It dislocated. The pain was immediate, unbearable. I begged out. When I came to, a nurse was hovering over me, her voice soft, reassuring. Stay calm. We'll take care of you. And that they did. A day later, I walked out of the hospital with a shoulder brace, high on painkillers, feeling a little less invincible than before. That Friday, my friend insisted on a bro date. We drank, we laughed, sang terrible karaoke, and for the first time in weeks, I almost forgot the hollow space he left behind. Then in the mirror of it all, I showed him a meme on my phone. He was laughing when his expression changed. "Who's B on Instagram?" he asked. My heart stopped. I smashed my phone and checked the notification. It was you. After weeks of silence, you were back, watching my stories like nothing had happened. Relief washed over me. You were okay. That's all I ever wanted to know. We never were like before, barely spoke at all, just watched and reacted to each other's stories. It was as if we forgot how to relate to each other. A few mornings later, I flipped through my planner and saw the date circled in red. Your birthday was coming up. I wanted to do something special. I asked for your shipping address, playing it off with a joke. Hypothetically speaking, if one wanted to send you something, say maybe bubble wrap, why would they send it to? You laughed and said, "It's the bubble wrap," and gave me your shipping address without hesitation. I also asked if I could download a few of your photos. Maybe you thought I'd use them for a regular birthday story, but this time, I had something bigger in mind. I was a man on a mission. I glugged myself with painkillers to support my shoulder, opened Photoshop, and began crafting something only you could inspire. I put together 100 of your best photos, ones that captured your essence, your light, your soul. I pieced them into a collage, something that told the story of you. And when I was done, I had it framed, ordered chocolate, a personalized bottle of sparkling wine, and a heartfelt note. Sent them all to your doorstep. A day later, you told me something that made every second spent on that creation worth it. My gift was hanging on your wall. That should have been enough. That was just me being nice. A gesture for someone who had unknowingly carved a space into my heart. But a few days later, in a moment of reckless honesty, I sent a message before my mind could second guess it. I want to meet you. May I take you out for ice cream this Sunday? I wasn't expecting a response, definitely not the one I got. I'd really love to. Ah, man. Those 4 words. The slight excitement I could almost hear through the screen. And just like that, the anticipation set in. After years of longing, after everything we had shared without ever standing in the same room, it was finally happening. December 17th, 2023. I am meeting the girl of my dreams.